Okay, so question number one. Off screen for a second. Okay. So if I have a scalene triangle, 18 centimeters in perimeter, I want three possible lengths for the sides of that triangle. Question one. So three lengths, all three answers must be given. Okay, so I see some answers come in. All right. So first of all, let's have a look at the first answer we saw, which was Asher's. Well, Tao didn't finish it, but Asher's answer. Asher gave 10 centimeters, 5 and 3, and a lot of people think he is correct because they're copying or have it the same, not copying, have the same answer. All right, well, I could try and draw that, Asher, but I'm going to be in trouble, I think. If one side is 10 centimeters, the other two sides have to add to more than 10 centimeters in order for it to be a possible triangle. If you think about it, because the other two have to at least join up here somewhere, 5 and 3 is not going to work. Even if I draw the smallest angle I can draw, 5, that's 5 centimeters long. So 3 centimeters is not going to join this up, not going to cut it. So it has to be more the longest side cannot be bigger than the two other sides put together. So Asher's out, Luke is out. Let's try Asia's. I think Asia's is going to work. 8, 4, and 6 will work because 8 isn't too big. 4 and 6 is okay. Rani's would have worked as well. Kalim, okay, thanks, Russ. Kalim that's an isosceles triangle if two sides are the same. Ash has changed its answer. Okay, but the first person to have a right answer there, Asia. Asia, can you go and do your Maya maths and your worksheet? They're both due for tomorrow, and I'll be checking notes tomorrow as well. So make sure everything's up to scratch for tomorrow. So Julie, yeah. So I'll do that again if you want. 18 centimeters is the total. So hopefully you understand that the three things have to add to 18 in order to be the perimeter. In order for it to be a possible triangle, we have to be able to join up the sides. So if we use the one that Asher said, 10 centimeters is one side. So 5 centimeters, I've drawn in a 5 centimeters. If I draw in a 3 centimeters to try and join that from the other corner, as narrow as I possibly can, that's 3 centimeters. Just don't join, just don't make a triangle. You can't have this longest side longer than the other two, if you think about it, because they have to join. The longest side cannot be longer than the other two. So that's what that is about. Okay. Let's move on to question 2. Just write it off screen here. Okay, I need 2 answers for this. So I want the answer for A and B, please. Answer for A and B. So you got to give both when you give them. First of all, it's about recognition of what type of triangle this is. This is an isosceles. It's marked as such. In an isosceles triangle, the two angles underneath it, not where they meet, underneath it, either side, will be the same. So I know, therefore, A has to be 40 because of isosceles triangle. Now, if A is 40, these two are 40. 40 plus 40 is 80, which means there has to be 100 degrees left up here for it all to add up to 180 degrees. So I use two-bit of angle theory for that. A is 40. No, B is not 180. B is 100, sorry. 100. Let's see, you've got that first. Few people have had that. Pauline, you were first off the mark with that one. Pauline, do up your notes, do your Maya maths, and complete at least one color from the worksheet, all due tomorrow. It's an isosceles triangle, so isosceles triangles must have two angles the same. If it's marked like that, we must recognize it as an isosceles. Okay, what is the size of the angle I've marked as X here? Mind you, diagram is not to scale, not accurate. All right. Yeah, so this diagram is inaccurate, but we got to go by the theory. 37 plus 42 is 79 degrees, which means this angle here is actually 101 degrees, isn't it? Because it'd have to add up to 180, the triangle. So I've drawn that triangle wrong. If I was drawing it correctly, I'd have to make it like that, because these two are small, or acute, 42, and this one is 101. But still, X. What was X? These two together make 180 degrees, so this is also 79 to make 180. There's actually a piece of theory called the exterior angle of a triangle, and that is this, and it's equal to the sum of the two interior opposite. So it is 79 degrees, even though the diagram looks a little bit wrong, because I'm not very good at drawing diagrams. Let's see who got it right first. Tao, I think it was you. Tao, you're out of here. Update your notes, my maths, and the worksheet, all for tomorrow. Okay, I want you to find the angle marked with the B there, or beta. Yes, a lot of people getting it. So this unmarked, well, that's a 90-degree angle, isn't it? So we know that's 90 degrees. So we have 180 degrees, take away the 90, take away 42, and that will lead us, you can use your calculator for this, with 48 degrees for the top. And so we would label it beta equals 48, or just, I know you guys are trying to write as fast as possible. And as Lucas says, bye, Asher. Okay, what type of triangle would be formed by these three sides? I won't take marks off for spelling. A lot of people fast off the mark there. 2 same size, that's the giveaway. Rani, I think, was first off. That's a nice isosceles triangle if we were to try and join it. Okay, Rani, off you go. My maths on the worksheet, at least one color, please. Bye. What would be the measure of angle A? Okay, so yes, this is an equilateral triangle. You can see that because they're all marked the same. So equilateral means all sides, all angles are the same. And the angle here would have to be 60, because 60 plus 60 plus 60 is 180. So A is 60 degrees. Okay, Derek, goodbye. Yeah, I don't think so, Lucas. Would you rather get 6 or 60 in a test? Is it the same thing? Okay. Oops. Okay, you're going to have to list 3 angles now and list all the sizes of the 3 angles in this diagram. List all 3 sizes, please. Angles. The angles. They'll have to add to 180 anyway, Lucas. Yeah, a few answers coming in there. Well, first of all, we can definitely write one of them as 90 degrees because you can see the 90-degree right angle symbol here. And then we can see if we turn it, if you want to turn it, it's a nice isosceles triangle. So these 2 angles are the same. It doesn't matter what way the triangle is drawn. So these 2 angles are the same. So that means they have to be both 45 because 90 is gone. It means it's 90 between these 2. So they both must be 45 because half of 90 is 45. Goodbye, Cohen. Okay, what is the value of the pronumeral? In questions 8. What is the value of the pronumeral? Nikita, Peter, I'm hearing nothing from you guys. So 180, take away 56, take away 30, leaves me with, do it on a calculator if you want, leaves me with 94 degrees, and that's X. 94, who is the first person off the mark here? Julie, goodbye. Okay, what's the name of that triangle? Yeah, Sophia, sometimes it might occur first in your chat, but I have to go by my chat because it'll automatically go in a higher position in your own chat. All right, so question 9, we were looking for a triangle with 3 different sides. That one's called a scalene triangle. Rose, you're out of here. Off you go. My maths and worksheet for tomorrow. Bye-bye. Question 10, what's the size of the angle beta? Marked with a B. Just want one angle, just one marked beta. Okay, so this is a right angle symbol down here. This and this and this have to all add up to 180. So if 90 is gone, there's only 90 left. Take away 60, there's only 30 left, which means 30 is beta. Beta equals 30. Let's check to see who's the first person to write 30. Brianna, goodbye. Okay, what's X? Okay, so a lot of 80s coming in. So the whole thing's 180. Take away 70, take away 30. And that leaves me with 80, I think. So you take away 100. 80. X is 80. Yes. All right. Who's the first person? Sophia. Goodbye. Who haven't I heard from in a while? Peter, Nikita, if you are there, please type something in the chat to say you're here and listening. Okay, Peter. Okay. All right, let's try another one. Okay, so what side length is missing? What would go here? That says 8 centimeters, that's 5 centimeters. What would go here? Yep, because it's an isosceles triangle. This would have to be 8. These two are the same size. This one is different. Isosceles triangle. Kayleen, you're the first person. Off you go, Kayleen. Goodbye.
Mr. Collins. Thank you.
All right. All right. Next one. Find the value of A, please. Try not to copy the first person's answer, especially not if it's wrong. So no correct answers so far. Remember, the whole thing has to add up to 180. 180. So 40 plus 65 plus something equals 180 degrees. So 40 plus 65 is 105 plus 75. A must be 75. Or you can do the subtraction method that I did in the other ones. A is 75. All right, who's the first person to get that? Stella. Goodbye, Stella. Okay. What is the value of beta here? What is the value of the B? Okay, we have some correct answers. This is a straight line, so a straight line has a 180 degrees as well. A lot of 180 degrees going on. 180 degrees, take away 55, leaves me with 125 degrees for beta. So B, or beta, is 125 degrees. First person off the mark there, Amy. Goodbye, Amy. Okay, what's X? So remember, this is a right angle. A right angle, 90 degrees. So this plus this plus this has to equal 180. 25 plus 90 degrees, right angle, plus x equals 180 degrees. If you want to do some algebra, you can. This plus this, 115 plus something equals 180. That has got to be. You can subtract 115. But I think you can just probably, a lot of you can do it in your head. It has to be 65. Has to be 65. First person to get 65. Let's see, we have to scroll back a bit. Was it Lucas? Lucas. Bye, Lucas. Another one with X in it. See who's first off the mark here. Must add up to 180. Peter. Yes. Peter gets it first. Good stuff, Peter. 50 plus 60 plus something equals 180. That something has to be 70 because that's 110. 70 is their answer. X is 70. Very good. All right, Peter, go start your My Maths and worksheet due tomorrow. Good stuff. Next one. find x. So this is 90. So 40 plus 90 plus x is equal to 180. That's 130, so x must be 50. Yes. Nikita, off you go. Worksheet time. Off you go. Okay, goodbye, Nikita. Another 90-degree one. I'm going to find this one up here. This one down here is 60. What's A? Oliver gets it. A must be 30. 30 plus 60 is 90, plus another 90 is 180. 180. Remember, a right angle, Lauren, is 90 degrees. Bye-bye, Oliver. Okay. Okay, Lauren. What's B here? So it's a straight line. It must add up to 180. Boom. Yes. 80. Perfect. B has to be 80. And Lauren, off you go. Do the worksheet and my maths. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Lauren.